Hello! We're so back. I'm gonna start recording. Streaming on a Saturday. This is what we got going on. Last stream I started on this character. I did like the clothes area, and then off stream I've done a lot of the render. I drew a face, guys, and a side profile. That was a lot of work that I don't usually do. So I'm glad I could draw that. I did a portrait. That layer's hidden right now. Let's see if I can find it. Portrait. Oh, it's there. Just believe it's there. Hold up. Move to the front. There's the portrait. And today I want to work on the wings because, oh my god, how does one draw wings? I don't know. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Gotta pull up Pinterest so I can look at hawks' wings. Let's see here. Pinterest. Okay. Dare I organize my layers a little bit better? Can you see the layers? No, I don't have the layers shown. Probably for the best, because they're gross looking. What's this? Another little guy. Another little guy. I don't need either of these. What's this? Oh, orange designs. I need to move these over slightly. Let's see. I'll make a folder for the wings so that I don't get confused. Right now we have the upper wing, the line art, and flats. Sweet! I think, let's see, I was working on right wing, back side. I think I was working on this bit. Oops. Recently. Oh, actually, should I full screen this? Do I like the full screen look? I kind of do. It's very minimal. Oh, but I need the layers, so I'll leave it. It's render time, baby! How does one render wings? You tell me. I'm using a lot more reference than last time, so these already look a bajillion million times better than the wings I drew. This is a redraw character. The wings I drew and the last time were just not as good as they could have been. What is this little, where is that? Right there. Bye-bye. A bit of a darker brown as well down here. add in lots of little colors. I'm basing this off the Elden Ring enemy, the Nighthawk, no, the Warhawk. Because when I first did this series, I did a series of characters based off Elden Ring weapons, and then just kind of went from there with the character design. So this character is based off the weapon, the Warhawk's Talon, which is a like a single-bladed sword, I think, which I have yet to draw. It's gonna go here. That's wielded by these hawks in the game, who essentially are just hawks with the swords strapped to their legs, strapped to their feet, which is like so stupid if you really think about it, but also kind of hilarious. So the concept's based off that, so I wanted to do the wings similar to the hawk's wings in the game. So right now on Pinterest I'm looking at a model of the Warhawk. Bro looks mad, but of course I would be mad too if I had swords strapped to my feet. That would suck. What does the top bit look like? We got a little bit of this going on, some motion. I'm gonna erase some of this line art so it's cleaner. Me and erasing line art, we have an understanding with each other. I've decided that while I am obviously spending a good amount of time on this piece, I'm gonna try harder to finish a piece without caring too much about how finished it is per se, because I feel like often with these character designs I render forever and ever, and somewhere in the process I'm like, wow, this is too hard, I'm gonna just never touch this again, and I'd like to avoid that if possible. So you can see like some of the skirt and the feet and the hands are kind of messy still, the hair as well. And I'm like done with it. I'm gonna add some lighting and some patterns over it, but it's as rendered as I would like it to be. And that's that. I'm putting my foot down to make character design manageable for myself. Does that make sense? No. No, it doesn't make sense, you fool. If you couldn't tell, I almost never draw animals or animal like features of any kind, like wings. So this is kind of interesting for me. I have been drawing my dog a lot recently, like if I'm in a boring class, I draw my dog, which happens to be quite often. My classes are boring as hell. So I'm slightly better at drawing canines than I was before. Maybe my pups will make an appearance in the YouTube at some point. And my cat is in my Sona. So I guess I have a little bit of experience, just not that much. Okay, I like this general shape. I think I'm gonna shape out all the wings first before I start adding details. I actually don't like this color that much though. Go away. Okay. That is the right wing inner side. Now on to the left wing. My left, not his left, mind you. This one's gonna be interesting, I have a feeling. It's much messier. I think, I'm gonna start with the cream a little bit, get the cream down where I would like it. Actually, I should just start with the base there, right? Flats. Clean up the flats a little bit, that should help. Where's that line art at? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. I'm a fool. The way I was thinking about this is that the back side of his wings are dark and the inside is light. Just kind of what the reference I'm looking at kind of seems like. So I'm trying to use less of the dark color on this side because the inner wing is more with the browns and stuff. And I think it adds a good variation for sure. It's definitely more interesting than the wings I drew last time, which it was kind, now that I look at it, it was kind of hard to tell where the front side was and where the back side was. So I'm glad I'm sort of figuring that out a little bit. Goodbye, line art. I no longer need you. I don't believe in line art. Mostly because I don't have the patience to draw all the time. It annoys me. Not to draw, to draw line art. I don't like to sit down and be like, fine, like this, like doo doo doo. Oh, I don't like that line. Oh, I don't like that line either. Oh, what about no? I don't like to do that, and I do that too much when I draw line art. So I'm trying to just overpaint, like as one does. As one does that. Sometimes it definitely is creating extra work for myself, and I am aware of that, unfortunately. But for the most part, with things like this, I think it just saves me a lot of the headache of drawing line art that I know is going to get overpainted anyways in the end. Of course, sometimes if it's a very complex piece, I will do maybe not line art exactly, but just a better sketch so that I know exactly what needs to go where. Like if it's a hard pose or the anatomy or something like that. But not this time. Not this time. It's fun to get to blend and use all the colors without thinking too hard about lighting, because I just get to worry about if it looks like a wing or not. Is it winging? Does it wing? Let me know. Chat, let me know. Chat. I don't think anyone's watching right now. It's good practice. I'm speaking into the void. Bye, line art. Goodbye, flats. Go away. Is this a tangent? Is this an annoying tangent? Maybe. When I first created this character, I'm just gonna pull up the file for the first iteration because it definitely looks different. I like this version a lot more. This is the first iteration. You can see I changed the palette a lot. The general vibe of the outfit is similar. He's got more bird parts to him. And it's generally painted better. Like, I talked about this last time, but this quilting pattern makes me upset. And the wings are better. But generally, like, similar vibes, just I've gotten better at painting, I'd say, since July 9th of 2024. And it's what, March 14th, 2026, so it's been 2 years. Cool to see that I can do better things after 2 years. Do great things. So I like how this guy is turning out here. I think he looks very cool. My headcanon for him, so I'm sure I'll talk about this in the actual video when the full speed paint comes out when I finish this. But he, like all the other characters that are based off weapons, is cursed by the weapon. The weapon is cursed. And each weapon has a different curse, and his curse is that he, like, it's double-edged sword here, because it's kind of a curse, but it's also kind of good. They're not really separate, the boon and the bane, whereas with the other weapons they are kind of separate. His curse is that well, first I'll start with the good thing. The good thing is he can fly. That's cool. That's nice. He's slowly turning into a bird, which is maybe less cool, depending on how you're thinking about it, but since he's like a scout or a ranger, it's still a pretty good attribute to have for reconnaissance. So, you know, he's got better vision, he can see at night. If hawks can do that, then he can do that. I don't know, things like that. He can fly, which is obviously helpful. He can grip on trees with those grippers down here. Whee! That's him on a tree. Just perched there. That's him. So that's all the good stuff, but the bad stuff is that he's becoming too bird. He's losing the ability to converse with other humans and to understand like human social constructs. So I think the first thing that starts going is language, like human language, and then other things like why do humans form societies and things like that. So eventually, like, him becoming a bird or having the powers of a hawk is less helpful because obviously he eventually like won't be able to really do anything with it other than like be kind of a bird, kind of a human, which is not cool, but that's like far off from now. So right now he's just sort of being like, whoa, I have bird hands now. Like, this is like, is this good? Is this bad? It's good for now, but will it stay good? That's kind of the vibes I'm going for right here. Yeah. In the previous one, he obviously only had the wings going on. Well, you don't know about his feet. You don't know what's going on in there. But Maybe like in this iteration he's a bit farther along with the weapon, like he's had it for longer, so the transformations are different or a bit stronger. I think that would be an interesting concept. One of the other characters I made, they gain the power to see through and move through any reflective surfaces like mirrors and like pools of water, but they start losing the ability to recognize human faces and also their own face, so they get really unhinged kind of quick, and by the time I drew their character sheet, like they were already pretty unhinged, so I liked that one a lot. But this one I just felt like I had to redo. I felt like I could do a better job with the whole bird concept. Go more bird, you know. And I did go more bird, so can't say I'm mad about it. Is it looking different? Yes. Yes, it is looking different. I think this probably needs to go more like that. Bird, bro! I'm drawing a bird, bro! I do want to draw another one eventually that it's like a woman who can turn like kind of like werewolf style, but turns into a big black dog. What are those dogs called? A borzoi? They're like the really long, kind of freaky looking ones. It looks like a dog you would find in a graveyard, and it would just be like, hey, come unlock this door with me. And I'd be like, yes, I will. Please, it'll be so fun. I'm going for that kind of dog, but like really big, like huge, way bigger than it is in real life. I think that one would be kind of fun. Kind of like, now that I'm thinking about it, if you've read the book, The Devils by Joe Abercrombie? Is it different than the clothing brand? I don't know. In that book, there's a character who turns into a big old wolf, and I kind of imagine them having the same vibes. Wii music, woo! Wow. It's coming together, guys! Oh my god. I honestly thought this was gonna take me a lot longer. Because when I did this wing last night, I was like, geez, what am I doing? But now that I have kind of gotten in the flow of things, I'm in my flow state! I feel more like I know what's going on. My god, I haven't listened to this song in forever. It's beautiful. I know how to play this on the piano. Why do maybe I don't know now, but I had the sheets for this at one point in my life. Oops. Was in the line art the whole time. Oops, don't want to get rid of that. Come back. This makes me want to play Nintendo games. I really want to play. I still can play piano. Somewhere deep in my heart. I still play piano, but I don't play the Wii music. This makes me really want to play Nintendo games, though. I know Pokopia just came out, and I'm like holding myself back. I'm like, please! I want to play it so bad, but I don't want to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. It's too expensive. I have the first one, and this one, I just don't want to buy the second one. Because I think I don't have enough games that I want to play on it to make it like worth it. So it would just be like kind of a waste. But Pokopia looks so fun. I keep seeing all the ads and I'm like, oh please, I want to play. Oh, wrong tool. Blend. Let's blend it. I feel like rather than blending, I just want to keep adding textures onto this. How am I feeling? I feel like that's a much better looking wing than before. That's good. It looks like there's more texture in the image that I'm looking at. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that level of texture here. Maybe I'll... Oh, is this Animal Crossing music? Oh, Animal Crossing New Leaf. It is! It's the atelier. Texture. I'm gonna add a texture layer. See how that goes. What brushes could I use? I could use like a tone. Oh, that's ugly. I have this one. Oh, wait. I downloaded a lot of brushes at one point. Can you even see my brushes? Oh my god, 600 USD tax? Like, that's like too much. Yeah, Nintendo, please sue the government. Please. If there's one organization that could sue the US government and maybe come out on top, it's Nintendo. I'm tired of the tariffs. $600 USD is insane. When I bought the Switch Switch 1 when it first came out in like 2017, I think it was like half that. Okay, I'm thinking about this. This brush could be interesting, but then I'd have to add it on the rest. We'll see about that. What's this one? Ooh, okay, maybe some speckles here. I don't know about this. I'm not... Okay, maybe. Maybe I am feeling it. It looks very pixelated though, maybe... Oops. Come back! Okay, it's a good base. And then we'll see where I go from this. It's kind of blurry, so I'm gonna probably go back and smooth it out with a different brush. But I like the extra texture. What about up here? You look like you need some work, yes. Okay. I think that adds some interest. Do I want to blend it or do I want to... No, I just want to use a regular brush. me and this flat marker, I used to always be like, oh my god, what brush am I gonna use? Like, if I want to be a good artist, I have to like get the absolute correct brush, and now I just use this freaking flat marker that came with Clip Studio Paint. And I never think about anything else. Sometimes it is hard to get like a good, like for the hair, it's hard to get a good edge. I struggle with that a lot, but other than that, I just really like the way it blends and stuff, so I use this brush all the time. This is my brush. I think that's looking nice. Gonna have to do it on the other side as well, of course. Can't forget that. Oh my god, what song is this? This is so nostalgic. Oh, it's Super Mario Odyssey. Wait, that's not that old. Is it? 2018 maybe? Wait, that's 6 years ago. Oh my god! What? What? That is illegal. 2018 was 6 years ago. That's just, that ain't right. Time. The passage of time. Ooh, this reference photo I'm looking at here, there is like a bit of black at the top, like on the edge. That could be a nice little contrast. And then I have an excuse to add in line art, sort of. But not too much. 8 years ago. Wow. I'm sorry too. It doesn't feel right. Oh my god. To me, like, the Nintendo Switch is still like a new thing. I'm like, oh, okay, Nintendo, that's like their new thing, and there's another one now, so it's not new. I need to stop thinking that way. Where is this? Is it in the line art layer? It's like I'm always trying to hunt down little brush strokes that I don't like anymore, that I'm like, where is it? I'm getting rid of it. And I have to look through all the little layers. Sometimes that can be really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one alone for now. It still needs some like sharpening up down here, but that's a good transformation, I think, from where I started, which actually I started with nothing, so nice. This one's a lot cleaner, so I'm actually feeling kind of conflicted as to how I should do this. Okay. This is fine. I want to add some darker spots up here. Just for fun, just for funsies. I feel like it could use it. And the inside of the wing as well. Ooh, I better do this on a different layer. This layer, okay. No. I don't want that brush there. Blur a little bit. Okay. Whee! Love the blur tool. I used to hate the blur tool. I would never use it. And now I swear by it. If I don't know what to do, I just grab the blur tool and I go. Okay, and then I want to get rid of this bit up here. And that. Where is that? Okay, okay, oh, okay. How many times will I say okay? This is turning out better than I thought it would be. Sometimes when I stream, I tend to work slower when I stream because it's like I'm just not used to having a quote-unquote audience. Like I feel like I need to talk a lot, and I usually don't listen to music when I stream. I listen to podcasts, but obviously I can't play podcasts when I stream because I'll get copyrighted like crazy. And also, who's interested in those besides me? So it's just like a bit of a different process. So I thought I would work slower today, but I've actually been pretty fast, which is cool. Slay. That's what we like to hear. Okay, so last time I drew this, I had these wings and they looked bad. And now I have these wings and they look good. Woohoo! I improved in 2 years. That's awesome. I'm gonna leave them alone for now and work on, should I work on textures? I don't know if I want to work on textures quite yet. It's like I have to decide what textures I want on the clothes. And then I also have some portraits. Here's one of them. This one's done. Throw it down there. I have portraits that I want to do. I have one with a mask. Where is it? This one that I need to actually render. Maybe I'll start on that because I haven't done anything, any part of that yet. But at least part of my work is done for me because I can just copy this portrait and like overlay it or underlay it so that I only have to draw the mask bit. And that'll be very helpful. Gotta make sure it's lined up though. Let's see here. I feel like that's in line with the chin. What I really wanted to do was work on deciding what sort of feather thing I want up here, up in this area. And also I have to render a skull, which I haven't done in a while, so we shall see. The slower the pace, the higher the quality. Thank you. I'm my drawing's supposed to be really high quality then, because I work so slowly. Part of it is that I kind of only have the attention span to work for like an hour and a half max. So usually I work for like 45 minutes to an hour and then I'm like, I gotta take a break. So that really limits how fast I get pieces done, because it's like, depending on, unless it's like a commission and I have to do crunch time or something like that, I just work. I like to work slowly. I don't want it to be a job. Oops. For the most part, I just want it to be fun. And if it's not, you know, like, if I feel like I'm pressuring myself to work too hard, then it's not gonna be fun. And at the end of the day, I made this channel to be fun, so it's like, I'm gonna try my best to stick to how I feel like I want to create. And sometimes it means I can stream, and sometimes it means I don't want to stream. That's that. These flats. Okay. I like the vibe, I like the beat. The general beat. Dare I overpaint already? No, I do not dare, but I am gonna get rid of this so that it's just like that. How does one shade skull? I have drawn skulls before. Hold up. I can reference my own drawings of skulls. Like from 2023. Does that make it accurate or not? I don't know. Wait, that's not the right one. This one? This isn't a very good drawing of a skull though. Also, it hurts to look at. Go away. Surely I have a different drawing of a skull I could look at. This one? Okay, that's kind of helpful. I'm gonna hunt further in my files. I feel I gotta have something. actually don't think I have anything. Oh, wait. No, I just don't buy. I don't like any of these. Okay, I'm just gonna Pinterest it. Pinterest bird skull. See what references I can get out of Pinterest. And hope that they're not AI, because Pinterest and AI are so bad right now. But I don't know what other app I could use instead of Pinterest. Okay. This is my understanding of what skulls look like. The shading, the lighting of skulls. This is it. This is what I'm gonna go for here. And then the inside's gonna be, of course, very dark. Should I do purple? That could be kind of fun. Or at least a little bit purple. Because I've used purple a lot. We'll see. I'll do this gray for now. And then some of the line art I can get rid of, thankfully. So I think for this portrait I want to include his clothes instead of his skin, because this is more like he's on the go. This is his on the go fit. And I'm realizing it's not really symmetrical. Hold up. It's the beak. I can tell it's the beak. This is usually what the mirror tool is for, but I'm too lazy for that. Wow, this is super not symmetrical. Oh, should I use the mirror tool? I'm gonna use the mirror tool. Okay. I'm gonna be such a big boy about this. Hold up. I need this off to the side here. I'm about to get so technical, like, you will not believe it. That's helpful for me. But what I really need is this. The ruler. Where's the symmetrical ruler? Thank you. Go right down the chin there. That's not straight. That's also not straight. God. Close enough. Can I move it a little bit? Yes. Okay. That's the best I think I'm gonna get. God. Oh my god. This is so hard. Oh, it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, it just looks suspicious. Okay. That's better, that's better. Do I like that eye shape? I don't know if I like that eye shape. Ah, I actually like it. I think it's good. And then the feathers will be like this. I I suppose something like that. We shall see. Maybe we'll have some like beats and stuff coming down, depending on what designs I have in the future. Okay. Now I'm gonna recolor this. I'm getting so crafty. Oh, okay, I'm reading your search queries comment. Commanding to look up whatever you want, then just put that command. Oh my gosh, things from 2019. That is so smart. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna do that because I'm so tired of being like, oh, that's a cool character design, and then I look at the comments and all the comments are like, this is AI, and I'm like, I hate it here. So that's so helpful. I'll definitely look up whenever I search image drawing references, I'll definitely start including the date, like 2019, so that I can hopefully avoid some AI, because I'm so tired of it. It makes me upset constantly. I also obviously on my search browsers and stuff, I turn off AI, but it's just sometimes I feel like the computer doesn't know. I don't know if that sounds stupid, but sometimes I'm like, oh, so I have the AI settings turned off, but this is definitely AI, what the hell are you doing then? Wow, you do your job better. So that's helpful to know, for sure. This one makes him look a lot nicer. This is a much nicer looking mask somehow. I think it's the shape of the eyes. Oh, he looks kind of nice now. I kind of like it. I don't want him to be evil. He's just kind of oh god, I'm turning into a bird. What do I do about this? Those are the vibes for him. Who knows though? Whenever I overpaint, always the expression gets changed from what I originally intend. I don't know how it happens, it just kind of happens, so maybe it won't end up being the same as what I currently have. We shall see. Fine on the shading though for now, and I think I'll do the gray. I like the gray color. Something like that. We'll see. This is a bit of a to be determined design point here, depending on what sort of accessories I add to the full body piece. For now though, I think it's kind of cool, so I'll do this. Line art, you can go away now. Well, I'll keep you around, I suppose. Oh, okay, it's year, don't have a capital B, got it. Thank you. I'm gonna write that down. Actually, hold up, I'm getting a sticky note, so I don't forget. Before, lowercase b, year, month, day. 4 letters, 2 letters, 2 letters. Good to know. And then 2019. 2019 is pre-AI. That's sad. It's like a BCAD, but PA, pre-AI. Okay, we're in overpainting land now. Except I would like to try to maintain this shape as best as possible, so we're gonna do this first. Oh my god, what song is this? Is this a Mario song? Donkey Kong Country. I've never played Donkey Kong Country, but it sounds familiar. This reference image I'm looking at has like a bajillion nostril holes. It has these two obviously, but then it has like some here and also some here, and I'm like, apparently it's an eagle skull, like taxidermy skull. So I guess birds have extra like nostril, not nostrils, like here and here. I'm not drawing that though. It ain't happening. I don't want to do all that. We're just gonna go with these two. Call it a day. That's not very well drawn, but whatever. I'll come back to it. I feel like this is a cool character sheet. I like this. I like how this is coming along. I was honestly quite... When I first planned out this character, it was like this thing here. I was like, oh god, how am I gonna make this come together? Especially because I'm really not... I don't have a lot of experience with side profiles. So I was kind of worried about that. It ended up going okay, the side profile. I do think that the side profile here and the face here, there's something about the facial like construction that's not exactly the same. I think maybe it's the chin, but it could also be the eye shape. There's something that's just not exactly right, and that's been bugging me, but other than that, I think it's like, it's a good approximation. I'm good with it. For now. Maybe 2 years from now I'll come back and be like, wow, like, I was so bad at this, but now I'm so great. But now I think I'm much better than I was before, so. That's how improvement works. I actually want even a darker color than that. What color do I want to use though? I'm trying to keep to colors that are already in the palette because I think it'll just make sense. Ooh, wait, I have a purple somewhere. This purple? This is probably too light. Yeah, that's what I thought. Still, that could be nice. like a dark gray that I've already used. What about this one? Or a dark purple that I've already used. I don't think this is purple though. It looks purple, but it's actually like brown. It's the same color. Fine. I'll get a slightly darker one. Oh, my tablet just froze. Don't do this. The cord of my tablet is like kind of messed up, so I always have to unplug it and replug it back in to make it work. Are you back? Yes. I should just get a new cord, but I'm lazy. And it's not exactly broken, it just doesn't work perfectly. If it ain't broke. Okay, that's a good start for the skull part. What about the eyes? The eye holes need some work for sure. That is the same color. Get me a darker color. That is the same color. Get me, what about this color? That is also the same color. Wow. Okay, this is a good start. Fishing for darker colors already in my palette here. Probably alpha lock. And then I need a really dark color. What about this one? Please don't be the same color. It's the same color. Are you kidding me? These look so dark. What about this one? Okay, yes, thank you. Sweet! I like the way this is coming along. I'm excited. Also gotta work on the nostrils here, because this is just not correct for a lot of reasons. Part of it's the shape. I think they're more like... I'm just gonna restart. Like that. Nope, not more like that either. And in the interest of saving time, I'm gonna copy and paste that. Thank you. I love copy and paste tool. Those aren't exactly centered though. move him over a bit. Okay, I think that's better. Sweet. There's some nostrils. Nice. Feathers I'm gonna leave for later. I think I'm probably gonna stop streaming soon, but before I do, I want to add in some notation about designs that I'm thinking of for the accessories. Let me find those layers. So right now I have these designs that I'm thinking of. Oh, also I need to draw a sword. I cannot forget that I have a sword to draw here. It's okay. Sword. There's gonna be a sword loosely gripped in this hand, and there will be blood coming off of it because I can. And it's gonna look like that. Okay. Imagine there's a sword there. Okay, that's helpful notation, so I don't forget that that's there. And then I don't know, I'm definitely gonna add quilting here. It's a question of whether I want to do orange or not. I'm gonna mess around with blue, green. I think I like the orange the best. I could do yellow. I think I like the orange the best. Maybe if I could go a little bit desaturated so it's closer to the brown, that would be cool. But I could also go super saturated because I don't really have any saturated colors. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave this for now. I like where this is going. This I want to do something else with than just lines, so I might do beads. And then I might add some more like beaded stuff here to tie in. And then maybe on the tip of the sword as well. And then over here, like I said, I think that'll add like a good variety. Do I want to do anything to the wings though? Think so, because I think I could add a little bit of orange just around to kind of tie the design together a bit more. I might do that, so that way I have orange in multiple places. That could be kind of nice. And then yeah, sword, mask. The mask will also have some little orange accoutrement accessories, whatever. And then I have to decide on this. I like the quilted. I'm definitely gonna. This is a definite yes. The quilting on the padding on the skirt is a definite yes. And the scarf is a yes somehow, but I'm not sure how. The wings are a yes. I'm not sure about this part here. So I'll get to think about that next time I pick this drawing up. And hopefully I'll have this video out sometime soon. I'm sure y'all will get to see it when you see it. Meika, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting so I wasn't so lonely. But yeah, I think this is kind of where I'm gonna end the stream. I had some good progress. Worked on the portraits, finished the wings for more or less. Really, it's just last minute stuff. Not last minute, like final details. Oh, I need to add lighting. Plus, add rim lighting. Don't want to forget that. And clothes texture. Gotta make all these notes to myself or else I'm gonna forget. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna stop recording soon, but I'm sure I'll be streaming soon again soon. I say soon so much just now. Wow, that was crazy. Or I'll just have a video out. So yeah, thanks. See ya!